YouTube, it's me all the way, George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bottom Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, folks, you're wondering why I am saying Emperor of Bodybuilding Talk, why I have a picture of Dave Chappelle here. Well, as you know, Dave Chappelle is one of my favorite comedians. I'm a big fan of his stuff. He has put out a lot of work over the years. I mean, he's very intelligent, intuitive. I know he's not, he's going through some stuff with this whole thing about what's going on with the last couple of Netflix specials, but he's still funny as hell. And the show that really put me on, I've been a fan before he was this show, was the Chappelle Show. Chappelle Show. It was great. It was funny. Dave really went out there, he used the controversial subjects, great skits, some classic stuff. Especially the true Hollywood stories with Eddie Murphy, with Prince and Rick James, and also his impersonation of Little John and all the others. And plus, the haters. I mean, that's one of my favorites, the haters. I mean, I put that, I think, but the one that really put him on the map was, the Rick James story. And what make it so great because Rick James was there to back up, Charlie Murphy. And, it was just classic, I'm Rick James, bitch. I mean, he just that really put it out there. I mean, I still watch it today. It's that popular. But, there was an episode a while back, some time ago, where, Wayne Brady stepped into Dave's shoes, and it was called the Brady Show. And Dave came on there, and he was doing it was a crazy episode, and we all remember the episode where they were riding together, and they were talking, going out, and we saw the part when Wayne Brady shot a guy. And then Dave said, "You're Emmy winner, yeah." And it's just that he just was wilding. I mean, wilding. Then they get up to the place where they get the prostitute because they needed money. And one of the girls that was kind of short, Raquel, that was Winsome White. I just found this out yesterday. I follow her on social media. She posted it was like a flashback Friday, and that was Winsome. She was like, I think in her, I'm thinking in her early 20s when she did this. And remember, she was the one who came up short, out of all of the other girls. And as Wayne Brady being the pimp, being her daddy, he was kind of disappointed. And this was a wild thing that really made this great was Wayne Brady when he says, "Does Wayne Brady have to choke a bitch?" That was crazy. And Winsome, she was a thick one back there. She was a thick girl before she started getting into health because she had a child and she was getting a little thick, and she lost a lot of weight. She got a little healthier, and then that's when she started getting bodybuilding. And you remember this part where Dave and and Wayne was sitting on the curb and eating the sandwich. He took his sandwich, and the part when he shot him at the end, when he said, he's always said, remember when Paul Mooney said that, Wayne Brady makes Bryant Gumbel look like Malcolm X, and he shot Dave, and Dave said, "It was Mooney, it was Mooney." And then here's Winsome, because remember that part in the when Wayne shoots this guy, that was Donnell Rollins. Donnell Rollins is a friend. He's a comedian. He's been on several episodes of the Chappelle Show, and just heard him with Donnell. And you better know him as Ashley Larry, from the World Game of Dice. I mean, he is crazy. But Donnell Rollins is a great comedian. He's a funny guy. And this was Winsome Young, because like I said, she said that she was really her age when she was trying to find herself, being an actress and something like performing. But as you know, she made the switch from that and we started getting bodybuilding. And she's been in the game for quite some time. I did a video about Winsome. It was a comparison, I think, with her and Ashley Jones. And I was there live when she won at the Savannah Pro. And that was a great opportunity for her because this was her first Olympia qualification, and she looked great. I mean, it was a really tough lineup, but she stood up and she really put on a good performance, especially coming from a girl who was overweight, and then coming to sport of bodybuilding, and then finally going off to her first Olympia. And and much respect to Winsome. I want to say congratulations to her. But now I know that she's the girl that almost got choked by Wayne Brady. I would love to interview Winsome. And we talk about this episode, how was the experience like? Was she ever interested in doing more acting after that episode? I mean, it's just something crazy about this. That's why I love doing content like this and educate y'all first. Not everybody, there's always something before bodybuilding, and her to be on one of the most popular skits on the Chappelle Show is great. I think I put in the top 5 of my favorite skits. Like I said, number one is always gonna be I'm Rick James, and I think I put it right after. Mm, I think I put it number two, and then I put the haters, and then I gotta say, uh, you know, yeah, like I say, it's like I gotta put it on the list, but it was a funny skit. And if you watch that skit, you can still watch it because they show it off so often on Comedy Central, or like me, I'm on YouTube a lot. You can catch it on YouTube. Just put in Wayne Brady show, or just But it was great to see this, and to know that she was part of this, one of the most popular skits. She is in history. But I hope she did have fun, enjoy herself, and like I said again, if anybody knows Winsome, you share this video with her. I would love to interview her, and we could talk about this. I think we have a good time, and I much respect her as a bodybuilding professional. I wish her good luck in the Olympia. It's gonna be a tough lineup, but I wish her all the best of luck. And maybe she gets the opportunity, maybe even qualify for next year's. Because, like I said, they cut it down. It's no longer top five; it's top three. But like I said, well, wish her work to Winsome, and you know what, Wayne Brady almost choked the bitch. But much respect to her and all these ladies sport of bodybuilding. Anyway, this is me, always George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out.